It's every parent's worst nightmare, an active shooter at school. In this case, just a drill. But the goal is to make it as real and stressful as possible. Realistic makeup on kids, fire alarms, and heavy smoke. Officers rushing in, stepping over injured kids to apprehend the shooter as quickly as possible.
You did this! Shoot it down, shoot it down.
With as many as 30,000 public and private schools in the United States, you may think the chances of a shooting happening at your school are very slim. But Forsyth County Sheriff Ron Freeman explains that school shootings can happen at any school.
Fortunately, we don't live in a society where these things don't happen. It's all far too common. I wish that it wasn't, and we see school shootings all across the United States.
There have been over 270 school shootings since Columbine High School in 1999. Schools like West Forsyth High School that hold nearly 3,000 students are easier targets for shooters due to the mass quantity of students. In order to limit the number of injuries during active shooter situations, law enforcement agencies like Forsyth County Sheriff's Office have been implementing strategic training for situations like these.
Are prepared for the worst, and probably the worst we can think of is a school shooting. And so we can't just write policies or talk about it or do some classroom training unless we actually do a full scale, like we did this morning, mock scenario. We never know that we're truly prepared for it. It's the closest thing we can do to actually having something like this happen.
Sheriff's Office! Sheriff's Office!
Sheriff Freeman's purpose in this event was to form a strong connection between employees across all departments in order to construct strong communication between them in the future.
You know, we had over 200 students, faculty, parents here today, over 100 first responders from the Sheriff's Office, Forsyth County Fire Department, our 911 Center, EMS, and so we have to learn to work together in the worst of situations, and so that's why we do these.
All right, buddy, we're gonna get you home, okay, buddy? It's gonna be okay.
Just like for everything, practice makes perfect. But it's more than that to Sheriff Freeman. It's about saving the lives of innocent people.
And it's how we get better. Just like a football team practices, this is why we do this. We look, we see where we need to make improvements, and we get better every time that we do it.
Students that participated in this simulation not only come out of it knowing what an active shooter is like, but also come out with the knowledge and what to do if a situation like this ever happens.
So this is a good thing, because now what we have here is we have 200 students that have been through it, who can be internal leaders in the school. God forbid if something like this were to happen, they know what to expect, and they're able to help their fellow students with some directions on, hey, I know what's coming, hey, follow the officer, do those things. So it's really a win-win for all of us doing these.
For JCNN, I'm Kellen Blotner.